Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old-time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and tell 'em I'll be there ere long.
This is how we're going to do it.
Let's get back to the actual training. Come on, let's get back to this. As a special presentation that we have planned for our 50th anniversary that's going to be at our next meeting, our NLT historian, Joyce Getting, has prepared a little lecture where she's going to tell us something about the history of our group.
I want you to close your eyes and let your imagination run free. Let me take you back to year 1934. We had the New Deal, the NRA, the country is in the midst of the Great Depression.
This is a really great depression we're having.
Sure is.
The people were bored and unhappy.
Want to play Monopoly?
Not enough of it.
Jigsaw puzzle?
Some of the pieces are missing.
Burn down the barn?
Now there's an idea.
Picture show?
No money.
Show. What'd you say? Show. Let's put on a show.
I got a barn.
We can turn it into a theater.
We can always burn it down later.
During the 40s, men were whisked off to war, and their absence was felt everywhere, including NLT, where members had to make do with available personnel.
Laura, your gentleman caller is here.
When the war finally ended, NLTers were hopeful that their troubles had ended too. The soldiers were home from the front and ready to step behind the footlights, but the group suffered from unanticipated competition.
Stella! Stella! Stella!
Hey, I'm acting my heart out up here, and there's nobody out there. Where is everybody?
I don't want you, Uncle Milty. Hey, you people gotta get yourself a gimmick. Excuse me, I gotta go. I Love Lucy starts in 5 minutes.
So NLT tried to compete with the latest fads in entertainment.
In Louisiana, we got what is known as the Napoleonic Code. That means that what belongs to the husband belongs to the wife, and vice versa. Did you ever hear of the Napoleonic Code, Stella? Did you ever hear of that? Huh?
Hey, this 3D theater is a great idea.
Huh? Huh?
It was a tough struggle, but NLT survived the turmoil of the 60s. There were some very tense moments, though. At one point, several members had to be given insulin shots. A diabetes outbreak was feared, but medical professionals finally pinpointed the problem.
You'll just have to go cold turkey on this for your own safety. No more Neil Simon for at least 10 years.
And today in the 80s, NLT continues to change with the times and expand its membership.
Hey, how much did it cost to join Nutley Little Theatre?
A mere pittance, $7.
I can certainly afford $7.
Get your t-shirts, NLT t-shirts. You want a t-shirt, buddy?
How much?
Oh, just $5.
A little small, isn't it?
Well, you see, it's a blend. One size fits all. Thank you. Here you go.
Hey, Tal, while you're at it, you better reserve your seat for the Barneys.
What's the Barneys?
Oh, it's only the leading social event of the summer season.
In Nutley.
Well, I sure want to be sociable. How much?
$16.50.
But you do get the deviled egg, too.
Oh, by the way, will you be attending the potluck supper?
Potluck supper?
Yes.
Listen, as long as you're coming, do you mind making a pot roast to feed 50?
50 people?
Are you the member?
Hey, glad to meet you. You know, of course you know about our building fund. For a gift of $100, you get a bronze plaque with a floral design and your name in beautiful script. $100 is out of the question.
Whoa, how about $50? With that, you get the bronze plaque, but without the floral design.
$50 is still too steep.
Well, for $25, you can have it in plastic with sequins.
Yeah.
Look, all I have left is $5. What can I get for $5? Here, take this piece of chalk. Go write your name on the side of the barn. Goodbye.
Where do I go to join up?
Take my advice. Don't. Believe me, you can't afford it.
Okay, guys, we're gonna start the workshop. Okay, everyone, grab your coffee, your donuts, have a seat. Come on, this is the workshop.
The old experimental adaptation of the American classic directed by new member Eugene Romero for a long day's journey into Night of the Living Dead.
Okay, come on, let's have a round of applause.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what's on your mind. All I'm asking for is 10 cents to call a cab. It's a free clinic. 10 cents is a lot of money. Besides, it doesn't look like consumption to me. He seems to be doing most of the consuming. Father, look at him. He's in terrible shape.
Dear, I can't seem to find a vein. Can someone help me?
Stop chewing that finger and come over here. When are you going to stop wasting your life and make something of yourself?
But Dad, I'm not like other boys.
That's no excuse. You're my son, grade A, flesh of my flesh. I hate to keep chewing you out like this, but you're just not listening to me.
Mom, what is this we're eating?
Mailman.
Mailman again? That's the third time this week.
But we haven't finished, Jim. There's still a hand and lots of heart.
Come on now, doesn't anyone have anything to say? I mean, look, they worked really hard on this workshop. Doesn't anyone have any comments? Nothing?
Hey, where are we going for a drink?
Did you know there are some species of the animal kingdom that thrive in a creative atmosphere? Well, it's true. And we're going to meet some of these unusual critters today on NLT's Wild Kingdom.
These termites look like they're busily scurrying to and fro, taking their lunch wherever they can take it. Actually, they're busy building a set for their own production of 50 years of insect musical. Say, fellas, it looks like you could use a good production manager. Entire theatrical families have made their home in the barn, and the stage mothers of some of these families can be pretty darn protective, as my assistant, Jim, can tell you. Golly, Jim, that possum got his claws sunk right into your face.
Well, we'll just leave Jim to become acquainted with the possum family while we meet our next little friend. Well, I guess Mr. Flea doesn't have much to say today, so we'll just say goodbye to NLT's Wild Kingdom.
Welcome to Election Central. Tonight is Super Friday, when next year's officers will be elected by the general membership.
The presidential race is the one everyone's watching. Lee Moore is the heavy favorite, principally because of a strong theatrical coalition of blacks, gays, women, and directors. One curious footnote to this race is the presence of Jay Montgomery on the ballot, despite no known support from anyone. He has been confidently predicting victory all week. Well, we'll see.
We have more on Lee's coalition from our roving reporter now down on the floor with Pete Stanwyck to discuss the black vote. Take it away.
Pete, who did you vote for?
Lee guessed Moore.
You were right on the money, Art. Lee has captured the black vote. Let's see what else is happening on the floor.
How?
Just check one candidate in each category. Say, you look familiar. Do you have a brother in this group?
No, Kimosabi.
We now have a report from the rural regions of NLT.
Reserve the right to pray before performances.
Who are you voting for?
Lee Moore. She's the one to restore traditional values to community theater.
Let's go down to Bert Lipson at the ballot box and see how things are going.
Ah! What the hell are you doing? Hello, Rabbi.
Shalom.
You're a new member, aren't you?
No.
Well, that's odd. I'm sure I would have remembered. What's happening? Is everybody all right?
Vicky, it seems our computers are really hopping tonight. I've just been handed the official results, and it's simply astounding. Jay Montgomery has won the election for the offices of President, Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, and both members at large. And not only did he win, it was unanimous in every category. His opponents didn't even vote for themselves.
You've got a set to build. There's no time to lose. It'll take all day and more. So pace yourself and relax with the best tasting beer you can find, if you can find it. Because you've earned it. You're a set builder.
When it's time to build sets,
When it's time to build sets,
Miller stands clear, beer after beer. If you want a set, you bring the beer.
Tell me, George, how's it gonna be?
Look across the river, Lenny. And I'm gonna tell you, like you can almost see it. We're gonna get our own little place.
What kind of rabbits are we gonna have, George? Oh, we're gonna have the nicest rabbits in the whole land, Lenny. And what color, George? Oh, big white ones.
Hold your breath.
here, try some water.
George, tell me how it's gonna be.
Well, we're gonna have a cow and a pig and a chicken.
Come on, get off the stage!
It's unbelievable.
Steinbeck sucks.
I wouldn't go that far. True, his later works were disappointing, but he does succeed in translating 30s leftist rhetoric into human terms.
Charmed, I'm sure. I'm Mama Luca Boo Boo Day, drama critic for the Nairobi Guardian.
Edna Schmedley, Nutley's son. Pleased to meet you.
Oh my God, he's dead. What am I gonna do?
Don't stop, just keep going.
All right.
Look, Lenny, over there. Over there!
Where, George? I can't see it.
Yeah, see what I found? A rare species of dancing gorilla, and it does tap.
What are you talking about? You're full of shit! Get out of here!
Let's see some sex.
Take off your clothes and be better.
Nudity, let's see some. No, not you, lady.
The problem with producing plays in a small suburban town are numerous. Fellow actors only 12 miles to the east of Nutley go to parties after opening night and wait for the reviews of their shows. Nutley actors have to be a bit more patient.
Hey, you asked me to let you know when it was Thursday? Here's a copy of the Nutley Sun. It just came in the mail. Which one do you want?
I'm the director of this production,
We have to find out what they thought of our show.
so we know what to improve upon for subsequent performances. Oh no! The third half club had an awards banquet last week. took up the entire page. Our review's bumped for at least another week.
Listen, folks, so you're almost through here. Look, I can't hold a table for 6 days without an advance reservation. Well, I can't wait another week. I might lose my job. I better go.
Yeah, and I better find out if my wife's had a baby yet.
Hey, come on, guys.
I've had it.
Hey, come on, guys. Don't go yet.
Yeah,
Just a week. Come on. Come on, big guys. Come on back here. This check's for $2,978. And there's only $4 here. I only had a beer.
You cannot convince me Mike Nichols started this way.
Let's weigh the competition here. The guy that played a drag queen will get a lot of votes, which isn't right. The guy is a drag queen. He wasn't acting. And that other guy who thinks he's a young Brando, the one the Nutley Sun said showed a dynamic detachment, sure he was detached. Son of a bitch was stoned from the day of the audition right through the cast party. No competition. It's a good thing I found out who the Barney judges are. No sense in being nice to people who can't do anything for you. I hope I didn't go too far with the fruit basket. Was I supposed to turn there? Maybe I should have sent cash.
Oh my God!
Maybe I'll win a Hoot and Howl and Best Actor. 2 awards. Maybe even Best Newcomer. No, wait. I've been a member for 7 years. The secret is to be nonchalant. You can't show them that the Barney means anything. Make sure to remark how the important thing is not the award, but the food and the fellowship. So what if nobody really believes it? You gotta say it anyway. Preferably about 6 times.
The nominees for Best Actor are Marlon Perkins, Jimmy Jane Briggs, and Bob Conte. And the winner is Jimmy Jane Briggs as the drag queen.
Holy Christ, I can't believe the drag queen won. I didn't get anything. No Hoot and Howls, no special Barneys, not even a thank you for the fruit baskets. Awards don't mean shit anyway.
Leon Cohen's life was changed dramatically when it was proved conclusively that he was the Lindbergh baby, thought to have been kidnapped and killed in 1932. He became a celebrity on the talk show circuit, spent his summers at the Hamptons, and had his own table at Elaine's.
Rick Hathaway had a religious experience while preparing a pepperoni garbage bag.
How's it wrong, man? He renounced his worldly goods and became an itinerant preacher. He gained great acclaim as a TV evangelist, specializing in driving out demons from chubby boys. Lynn Court, after years of working with Mother Teresa in Calcutta, was trampled by a mob of devout Indians crossing the road, seeking to avoid a sacred cow. Her work is now being continued by a loyal disciple. Laura Selzer distinguished herself so well in NLT Business Affairs, she was invited to teach at Harvard Business School. Her course, Separating the Unwary from Their Money, is a favorite of MBAs year after year.
I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover that I overlooked before.
Fred Hutter became unhinged when a drunk threw up on his Brooks Brothers blazer.
Hi there, would you like me to expunge the detritus from your windshield?
He can be found on the New Jersey side of the Holland Tunnel, wiping windshields for loose change. For an extra charge, he will give you the declension of Latin nouns. Ron Harvey went insane while making this film. He can be found dressed in a raincoat, wandering through New Jersey in search of the perfect sound effect.